Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome to our channel and welcome to the very first episode of Four Producers Flip the Sample. And my name is DJ Bki Cool. So, to tell you more about this series, it's not actually something new. It has been done before. It was actually started by this very famous and amazing producer named Andrew Wong from Canada. He's been doing these kind of series for quite a while now. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you producers who are watching it right now have heard of him or watched his video as well. So if you haven't watched this video, go check it out. It's really awesome and he's really an amazing producer. So basically, what happens in this series, it's all four of us producers will be given one very sample, and using that sample, we have to make a track out of it. So that's how it's going to work actually. And to tell you even detail, the best part, the fun part about it is we can manipulate the sample or the way it pleases us. We can do it with any kind of genre. So at the same time, we are very much free to add more elements, add any other instruments that we want to, but the base foundation of our track should be the sample itself. So that is the goal, that is the ultimate goal. Like the centric point of our track should be the sample itself. Besides that, we are very much free to use our sample however we want. So that's what we are gonna do. So, for this very first episode, we decided to go with an original sample, and the original sample that we used on this episode was given to us by this amazingly talented sarangi player. His name is Manice Gandarva. I'm pretty sure a lot of you people have heard about him. If you haven't, he is really a skillful sarangi player, and he's been doing like wonders out there. So yeah, I would like to very much thank Manice Gandarva. Shout out to Manice Gandarva for the sample. And for this very episode, I have three more producers along with me, and they are extremely talented, skillful, respected, reputed, and I personally respect them a lot because they've been in the game for quite a while now, and they are really, really good at what they do. And so yeah, and they are Kichaa, Rohit Shakya and Ranzen, and I'm very much honored and pleased to have them on our very first episode. And I loved working around with them, though it was not we did it. We could do it in person since this lockdown thing going on. So we did what we could with our resources. So that's all. That's about it. So to kick off this very first episode, I would like to firstly play the sample itself so that you guys know what is going around, and when you hear the actual track, you are already familiarized with the sample itself. So that's what I want to do. So let's start with the sample first, and we do the breakdown and reaction.
Namaste YouTube, I'm Kichaa and I'm one of the producer for the Flip the Sample Challenge. First of all, I'd like to thank the Cool Ones production and also Bki for putting together this amazing initiative of bringing the artists together to create something nice and new. Secondly, I really enjoyed the whole process of making the music. The challenge was quite nice. It was really nice to keep yourself inside a boundary or limit yourself to a limited number of samples to create something beautiful or something connecting to you. So my approach to the music was I wanted to make it soothing as well as I wanted it to have a bit of an edgy and electronic vibe. So I picked out the melodies or the sounds that I like out of the sample and created a structure to it, gave it a structure or a musical structure so that it has a nice progression from nothing to something. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty bad at categorizing the genre of my music. So, I mean, I just do what I feel I connect to. I hope you can connect to my music and I hope you like it.
Nice.
Nice. That space and the reverb. I like this reverb. Yeah.
Cool harmony. Really cool harmony.
Doing a different job. Woo!
Nice.
Nice. Kichaa style. Chill out. Oh. Oh, that key is. Really like that key.
Wow. I really like that run.
This part I didn't use. And those hi-hats are just like right on point.
Nice. Really captured the performance. It feels like a live performance.
Nice spacey kind of track.
There you go.
What's next?
Nice.
Oh! D&D, wow. This was not expected. I was actually not expecting that. That D&D vibe at the same time. Nice.
Check it out. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Thank you. I'm blessed to listen to this. Thank you so much.
Proper ending.
Whoa, that was amazing. I didn't see that coming, seriously. And like on the beginning of the track, that space of that reverb, and like there's so much hollowness, but at the same time it was so subtle. Really like that. Amazing. Like as always.
I think it really feels like a complete performance. It doesn't feel like it's just a sample that he used. Hello and namaste sabaijanalai. And I like to give a big shout out to Bki for organizing this. Big shout out to Ranzen Dai and Kichaa for making me part of this. And I like to thank Manice for the awesome Sarangi sample that he provided. So I'm just going to briefly explain how I played with the samples and how I manipulated it. So Suru Garda chai, the first sample is. So I didn't really chop it because I really like the musicality of this particular sample. So I just what I did was use some pitch shift and use some compressor and EQ गरेर distortion हालेर reverb हाल्यो. And what it sounded was especially what the next thing that I did was I imported a piece of sample into the sampler, logical sampler. So this was what I did was I could really play the particular sample like on the key I wanted. Yeah. So I think sansano elementहरू चाहिँ the melodic structure of the song to actually tell a story. So dropमा चाहिँ I actually imported the whole sample into my machine, and this was what I did was I chopped it into pieces that I use it in the future. So just started jamming, and त्यसपछि I came up with a pattern like I just tried to capture the vibe the sarangi player was really trying to emulate while he was playing, and so I tried to make a song based on that feeling that he was creating playing the sarangi. So I think, yeah, it was a very fun process, and can't wait for you guys to listen to the whole track.
That ambient vibe.
I like the vibe already. It sounds wide.
The reverb on that big room. Oh, nice. I like that vocal thing. Nice.
Space. Bigger space.
I really like that vocal thing. Yeah.
Rohit, is that you?
Yeah, the starry lead. Beautiful starry lead. Yeah, I love this sound.
It's so, like fairy tale kind of dreamy.
It's so nice. It's so dreamy.
Happiness is building up slowly.
Chop, chop, chop.
Here we go.
I love the build-up.
Rohit style.
Nice.
I like the comping.
I like that glitchy kind of break, I guess.
So catchy.
His elements, the lead instruments.
Woo. Very ambient. I really like it. Loving it. Oh, another drum and bass.
I'm happy.
Really awesome.
I like how they change it into drum and bass kind of future thing. Really does. Really nice.
पहिला पनि गर्दा हुन्थ्यो हामीले यस्तो. This is the only part which I didn't use. I have no clue. I don't know why I didn't use.
I like it chopped.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Nice.
This part is so catchy. The break is really catchy. I love it.
This drop just like sticks in your head, like it gets stuck in your head. It's that kind of vibe. Oh, jump!
I should have started dancing, man.
Those breaks are like this.
Whoa, well done, guys.
Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Like I really like how he started with that vocal thing. I guess like that vocal thing was amazing. I really like how he started off with that vocal thing, and
Woo! That was great. Yeah, I really loved how Rohit really worked around the sample and he added more instruments to it, and really loved the dreamy, starry synth lead that he used.
those keys in the middles, they were right on point and like as expected, and like a dope track from Rohit Shakya there.
This is an experience, bro. Like working on the same sample and listening to it from your friends in a different genre.
It was absolutely amazing. It was really beautiful. And I really love how well mastered it is, honestly. It sounded really amazing and very wide on my monitors. So, well done.
So breakdown time. Breaking down my track, on the very beginning of my track, what I actually did was I put the whole sample. So the reason I did this is because like I wanted people to connect with the sample first and get a bit familiar with the sample, so that throughout the track they'll get to know where the sounds are coming from. Added a big, nice little fat bass, kick and drum stuff. So for this build-up part, what I actually did was I chopped the sample so that I can make a like kind of a loop out of it. Added some snares for the pre-drop. Drop part, what I actually did was out of Serum, I used this very sound, the bass sound which I made earlier and kept it on the beginning of the drop. I used that very thing, and this time what I did was I turned off the LFO and piled up with the same chop sample. When you're actually playing sarangi, you push and pull. So I wanted to get the pull effect out of this. Simply reverse the sample. It sounded like this. Okay. For this vocal part, vocal was pretty flat in the beginning. I added frequency shifter on top of it, so it sounded like this. At the last of the track, I used this sample. It was pretty close to the actual sarangi sample, the foundation sample of our track. It was pretty close to it, and it was giving it that familiar vibe to the sample itself. So that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like he did something with the tempo. Nice. Yeah.
Fat bass line.
It sounds like a build-up for some kind of a hard house thing, you know? Ah! Nice.
Oh, I thought it's going to be double the speed of what is being played.
Yeah, I like how grimy it is. Hey, you know. Yeah, this came like a surprise to me. It's really nice. Yeah, man, I see where it's going now.
Build up.
Oh, yeah.
In a club.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like the vibe. It's very deep.
It really feels like I'm in a club. The bluesy part of the sarangi.
I like the sample he chose. Yeah. It's always fun to gauge the sounds, you know, like use the gauge, so it always makes it like more rhythmic. It's really nice.
Nice. Very minimal, but at the same time very impactful.
What's coming in? I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay.
डांस फ्लोरमा चाहिँ वाइल्ड हुने भयो ल बिकी.
Such a cool track. Oh, nice, Bki.
Okay, that was a fantastic flip of the same sample we heard previously.
Yeah, it was a different kind of approach to the sample. I think I really like how he sped it up and then did like the beat on the half of the tempo. It kind of gave it like a grimy feel. But yeah, I really like how the track was conceptualized. Yeah, it was nice.
I think it makes such a difference to the different approach of music production in different songs. I think they sample can work so differently in a different context. So I think you've done a fabulous job, man.
Hello everyone, namaste sabai janalai. I'm Ranzen and I'm a DJ producer. And thank you Bki for having me on board. This is an exciting project to be a part of. So from the very beginning I wanted it to sound like something different, not the sequence that he has played. I wanted to play something like a different sequence out of the same sample. To add some groove to it, I put some 808 kind of kick and rim shot with it. So together it sounds like this. And for the build up what I did, I played this sample again in a different sequence. So something like this. Added some bass line on top of it. And one percussive synth. And for the second drop I added one drum and bass kind of drum. And added one bass on top of it. And that's it. That was my track. Thank you.
Hey,
Okay. Hmm.
I like how it starts.
Oh, nice.
So trippy.
I could tell, like, for some reason, I just, that's so Ranjan-like kind of vibe.
Ooh.
Straight to the business. Taking us there.
Nice work, Ranjan.
Loving the analog vibe.
The sound is like right here for me right now. Here comes the sample. Woo!
Wow, that's the one way to use the sample. I like how boomy it is. Wow.
It's like taking us there, slowly and steady.
Turn it up.
I like that arpeggio.
Yeah.
This kind of beats reminds me of, I don't know, like about like back in 2012, like they had this kind of a boomy, trappy kind of a beat kind of a thing. I really like it. It's really nice. I like how you use the sample actually.
Pretty trippy.
I like that very sound.
That gross synth. The shortness that this gross synth has is like exactly like, yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, I like that break. Nice.
Nice, man, nice. It's like it's so different from what we heard previously, man.
It's like spinning around my head.
I like the build up.
the actual sample and the reverb.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go, some acid there.
That distortness, it's right on point. Like,
Nice, Ranzen.
Yeah.
it's distorted, like pretty much, but at the same time, it's like not that much as well.
Nice. This is Pakka Ranzen Dai, man. Yes, people are gonna be crazy in the dance floor when you play this. Wow,
Okay, that was amazing. That was amazing. Like,
Wow. Wow, I think that was really trippy. That was really groovy. I could literally imagine that Ranjan is going to bang this in the clubs or the party that he plays. It's really nice. I really like the whole interpretation of the sample.
wow, I'm blessed, man. Esto choto time ma, esto minimal resource ma, we could like, be so creative. I'm like, thank you, and it's been a blast, man. It's been a blast.
when I first heard the track, if I wouldn't have heard it here, if I would have heard it like somewhere else as well, if I would have heard it in like firsthand from anywhere else, first person who would cross my mind would definitely be Ranjan Dai. So like from the beginning, it had that signature Ranjan Dai kind of vibes, and I really liked it. The how he did it, and like the repetition of notes and everything, the repetition of sample. It's just like it was like a journey. This track was like a journey to me. It was amazing. So that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I would really like to apologize for the delay, because this video was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, and I have been getting a lot of DMs. I'm really sorry for that, because like we had some technical glitches, and to let you know that we are making this video with a very minimal resources we have because of the lockdown thing going on. So I hope everybody's home, everybody's safe, stay home. That's the best we can do right now. And if you like the video, please like, and if you have any kind of suggestions or anything like we should do on our upcoming episodes, do let us know on the comment section below. More music on the way, and we will be trying to come up with these kind of more contents on the channel itself. So please do subscribe the Cool Ones production and share and help us grow. Thank you all for watching. Namaste.